Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today I'm going to be going over a concept today. That concept being text switching. So, one of the most important things you can do in a game when progressing into the mid game slash early on is have a strategy set in mind. And I always say, man with a plan is better than man with no plan, and a man with a bad plan is also better than man with no plan. But, however, there is an alternative to what your plan can be, and sometimes your opponent can cause that alternative. And what I'm talking about here is going to be text switching, okay? So, this is going to be a simulated situation. We have our friend Blade helping us out on the other side. He knows what's going on here, but I'm just going to demonstrate the principle. We're not going to go all the way through with it. I'm just going to talk about the baseline, right? So, with this, I'm going 2 base Spire, okay? So, the 2 base Spire goes down around 350, right? So, this is obviously a hypothetical situation, or a... But, say he scouts my Spire right when it goes down, right? Here, what you can do in this situation is okay, he scouted it, we cancel, Hydra Den. We lost 50-50, yes, but then we can just get an Evo Chamber. We go take a 3rd base. And then he thinks it's Spire now. So what's he going to do? He's going to get ready to defend mutas. Now, like I said, it's simulated, so he might not actually get ready to defend mutas considering he knows what's coming. But in a regular game, it'll make your opponent get completely ready for something. Take a game I had with Chatters today, for example, where we were going over a PvZ. He was playing a PvZ against a Zerg player, and he started making Tempest, and the Zerg player was already making Corruptors. So what we had him do is we had him stop making Tempest completely after only making 2, which you need 5, I think, to one-shot Lurkers, or 6. And what this allowed us to do was the Protoss player had 15-20 supply of Corruptors. He comes in now he sees it's Hydras. So Blade, being the competent player that he is getting a good follow-up scout, but at this point our tech is already on the way. Most of the time they will already have made preemptive defenses for it, and things will just not be quite what they need it to be. So that's the idea of text switching, okay? It's not always going to work out for you, but that kind of thing is what can jump you from Diamond 1 to Master 3. And I say that because whenever around the high Diamond level, people are really putting an emphasis on scouting and getting good information. So what happens when you give your opponent bad info, right? You're intentionally giving them bad info. You're showing them hey, this is what I'm going. And then the moment they see it, you're swapping it up on them. So we're going to go try to kill a 3rd base now. Oh, he's got DTs. Alright. I don't mind that the base died because we didn't have much mining there anyways. Alright, recalled. Okay, so now we just all army go across. Insufficient energy. More. We just keep making Hydras. We have a lot of Hydralisks here, and he's gonna have Archons. Archons do well against Hydras, but not that well. Our Hydra, our +1 plus our 2nd Hydra upgrade just finished, so we just got a huge power spike. I'm gonna go ahead and get Overlord speed as well. And then we're gonna get a 2nd Overseer and reinforce with Lings from here. Keep reinforcing here. So even though we swapped the tech, we're still over here hitting with quite a strong timing, right? The important thing about timings is that they hit hard and they hit on time. We're double expanding behind this as well. Gonna be droning that base up, and we can go for a Lurker Den now as well. Well, we could go back into the mutas now if we wanted to, because he's so worried about defending the Hydro Ling that... So he's staying in this because he killed our 3rd, but we already have a 3rd back up and running. More minerals required. Need to keep this Overseer at home. Keep these guys coming across. go ahead and get our infestation pit, because we're going to go for lurkers. We want to go for the hive tech lurkers. So yeah, got him down to 1 storm. Reinforce with some lings. We want to reinforce with mostly mineral heavy things. That way we have enough gas for the proper amount of lurkers. Gonna go ahead and get some overlords before we get supply blocked. And now our 4th base is almost done. We want to arc out in a concave here. We're gonna keep them contained now. Hive. He hit us right before lurkers are ready.
Not newly swarm forces under attack.
Hydra's back. Now we start our lurkers. Also, because of the way the hydras work, we're putting on so much pressure here. We're now up to a good drone count. He still doesn't have a 3rd base, so our drone count doesn't have to be that high. We get a 2nd evo chamber, put this on surveillance mode, and then we go in like that. Hive's done, so we start the lurk upgrades. Back in here. +3 for our hydras.
Swarm forces under attack.
Oh, he doesn't have an observer here, so. Have to be careful with storms. Mainly nest, spire for the broodlords.
Not enough energy. Mineral quantity. Mineral.
Alright.
Mutation complete.
Alright, our lurk upgrade, or that was our +2. Negative adrenal as well as +1 melee. Start making that transition towards broodlords. We're killing Templar with this as well. Oh, we got a lot of Templar right there. Another arc on there. Our supply is kind of low, so we need to be careful. We're going to send this lurker in.
Mineral field exhausted. Mineral quantity insufficient. Mineral cluster expended. Evolution complete.
Okay, 5th base now.
Additional insufficient energy.
Alright, here comes the army.
Forces under attack.
We're going to take the lings for a counterattack and keep everything else at home.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Swarm forces under attack.
Make sure all these are burrowed. Kill the overseer or observer, that way he can't actually push in.
Sequences spun. Additional Vespine gas required. Mutation complete. Evolution complete.
hold position these in the wall. Make some corruptors now. Oversaturate on this base. A fourth base on the way.
More overlords required.
Now we actually get in here.
Forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Swarm forces under attack.
I need an overseer over with my army.
Forces
Put some
under
here.
attack. Mineral field depleted. Additional Vespine gas required. Not enough swarm forces under
Oh, we got a recall.
swarm forces under attack.
Oh, I got it.
Vespine geyser.
GG. GG. And I know that turned into a full game, but the tech switch was still demonstrated, even though he knew it was coming. It'll have more success whenever they don't. Obviously, no, it's not a predetermined situation. However, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Use this in some of your future games, and I promise you it will bring you some success. Have a good one, guys. Peace.